You're going to want a piece of scrap wood for this awesome project. We're going to first paint it with some black paint. I'm using black chalk paint. Now, if you don't have scrap wood laying around, let us know because we actually sell this in our shop. You can get a pack of 3 or 5. So once we're done sanding our wood block, then we're going to come in and we're going to add a little hat. We are going to make the cutest little crow. You're going to want to stay to the end here and see how cute he turns out because I'm telling you, he's adorable. So we're going to fold the little rim down just to make a hat, and then we're going to add it to the top of the crow. I'm just going to hot glue it in place. Now, I can't take credit for this idea. I saw this on Pinterest, and honestly, I don't know who to source because I saw a lot of them. So there was a lot of different projects similar to this on Pinterest, and this is just my version. So then we're going to tie the top of the hat off with some twine. I like to double knot it and then tie a little bow and then trim it down and then trim the top of the hat. So next we're going to come in with some King's Gold. Now this little candy corn piece and the button that you see are from our fall fun box. So if you haven't checked out our fall fun box, you're going to want to check that out. It's a whole bunch of little fall fun cutouts that you can use for your fall crafts. So then I'm going to come in and sand it good. Once I get that sanded, then I come over and added the eyes. Now I didn't glue the nose on yet. I like to do that after I add the eyes. Then I added these little parts to the top of the beak. I don't know what they're called, but I seen them on the beak, so I thought I would add them. And then we're going to add a little bit of black to the bottom of his eye. And now I'm going to go ahead and glue his little beak in place. So we're just going to glue that in place, and then I'm going to take a thin strip of fabric, the same kind that I used on his hat, and I'm going to tie it around, and we're going to tie just a little bow here. It just needed something little at the bottom. You could even cut out like little feet if you wanted to, but I wanted to add just a little bow down here. So then I'm going to trim that up. Next, I'm going to come up to the top of his hat, or I guess the bottom of his hat, and we're going to add a little bit of Spanish moss, sorry. And then we're going to go ahead and stain the button. And I added some greenery in that Spanish moss. And we're going to go ahead and add the button here to kind of cover where the two ends of the greenery meet. Once we get that done, then we're going to take this little tag and we're going to write crow on it with a Sharpie extra fine point marker. And I like to put little dots at the end of my letters. I feel like it just makes my handwriting look better. And then I crinkle it up and add a little antique wax just to make it extra rustic looking. And then we're just going to add that under the bow. And this project turned out so cute. Let me know what you think and if you plan to give it a try.